Hello. This is a series of video clips that we are recording to share, particularly with our grandchildren, of the magnificent experiences we have here in this little patch of wilderness that we call home. We cannot see them at the moment because of COVID, but the lockdown has actually brought many benefits, including with far less activity here on our game reserve, that the more shy predators have come out to play. And chief amongst those has been that most elusive of predators, the leopards. Many of us have been catching glimpses of the leopards, always either at night or in the dusk or early morning. Some people with pictures from their trap cameras, very grainy pictures from their trap cameras. But it was this particular magnificent photo that actually caused a complete excitation to go along in this beautiful little patch of wilderness. Caught on Matthew Mayo's trap camera, this fantastic leopard. And we knew that the leopard was close by to us because Ian heard the nyalas barking, leopard, leopard. And in fact it was that alerted him so that he could creep stealthily with his camera at the ready to our kitchen window and look down onto our ground level bird bath. And there he saw our leopard. He was able to get 48 different photographs of it as it quite relaxedly drank water. So relaxed, in fact, that he was able to give me a call, and I snuck out our back door, walked around the back, but there was no fooling our leopard. It immediately looked round. I don't know how he saw me, because I was in fact in my best bush camouflage clothes, as you can see. But he just turned back round and continued lapping. However, we now had all these beautiful photographs of our leopard. Left profile, right profile, full on profile. And we got to wondering, was this the same leopard that the other people were seeing? Was this a different leopard? Or was it just a very busy leopard? And this is where we were lucky enough to bump into Adrian Johnson, who together with Maxine Gaines and the field and guiding staff from the nearby Big Five Reserve had worked out an identikit of the leopards, and particularly the four that seemed to either pass through or be resident in our reserve. So let me introduce you to the cast of characters. First, the singer male, a big male. You can just see the way he walks with that absolute breaker walk. And the first identification that we have of the singer male are those big, dark, widely spaced sprodges behind his eye, as if a man had tried to put on eyeshadow and just blotched it on. But he also has, in his first row of his face pattern, 4 spots, which makes him quite easily identifiable. Of course, if you can see him that close up, or take a really good photograph of him, and you are not so overwhelmed by the moment. Next, we have the secret dam female, who was named after the first place where her photograph was caught on a camera trap. And she has a very distinctive face pattern. She has 3 spots in the first line. In the second line, a break midway through, and it's as if that little dot from the second line has dropped down. So quite a distinctive pattern. And then in her third line, an almost continuous line. That's how closely the spots are together. Also, she has unusually got the same pattern on the left hand and the right hand of her face. Next, her sub-adult male cub. And there we see him, not nearly as confident as the singer male, but he is well able to be identified. If you see his left side, he has a rosette with a dot in it just below his left ear. And those very heavy eyeshadows. Once again, I think of it as a man impatiently putting on mascara. Next, the sub-adult female cub of the secret dam female, and she has a lot of identifying marks. Firstly, pattern on the forehead, reverse teardrops above her eyes, and finally it looks like she's been in a recent fight, because on the right hand side of her face, going down her nose, she has a recent scar. So that is the cast of characters. Which one is our leopard? So let's go through it and see if you can identify this with us. We start off with the singer male. Big blotches on the side of the face. 4 dots in the face pattern at the top. The secret dam female. 3 dots on the face, and in the second row that 1 dot that is dropped down. And remember, she's got the same face pattern on the left and the right. And then her sub-adult male cub with the rosette just below the left ear, and the very heavy eyeshadow marks both underneath both the left and the right eye. And finally, the sub-adult female. Interesting pattern on her forehead, reverse teardrops above her eyes, and then on her nose, that recent scar. Perhaps it's healed now. So, which one of these 4 do you think our leopard is, or do you think it's a completely different leopard? Send your guesses to us, and we would love to keep you informed with any interesting developments with our leopard. And if you are really ambitious, perhaps you can also send us who you think Matthew Mayo's leopard is.